welcome back to the channel for another reaction. We're taking a look at the band called President. Now, this is a new band, for those of you that don't know, that just came up out of nowhere. They've been on the rise lately. They have this mysterious persona to them. No one knows who they are. Like, they just came out of nowhere. A lot of people have, like, fan theories. A lot of people have, conspiracy theories on who they might be. Some people are suggesting that some of the members might be from Sleep Token, just because they have that similar sound. They have that similar kind of play style. But, after listening to the last track on them, I don't think it's them. I don't think, Vessel, his voice, the lead singer over at Sleep Token, I don't think it's the same guy, because I know they do have the same, European style, accent. They have the same, style vocals, but I don't think it's him. Vessel's voice is a little bit more deeper. It's a lot more, prominent, but I feel like this guy here, it's a lot more higher. It's a little bit higher on the higher range. His screams aren't typically the same, so I don't think it's him. But some band members might be, some of the guitar players might be some part of Sleep Token. I don't know. It is shrouded in mystery, but that's the fun of it. That's what kind of fun. It's a new kind of thing. A band comes out of nowhere, but you don't know who any of these band members are. It's a kind of a mysterious, kind of like cool little thing to guess, who they might be. But hopefully we find out in the near future. I know they did some kind of like face reveal in this video, so we're just gonna have to see who the singer is. I probably won't know who it is regardless, but the last track I really did like, actually. It was very catchy. It was very, the chorus, it was like very easy to get into. Maybe want to sing along with it, even though it was my first listen to it. So that's always a good sign when it comes to listening to some music. So hopefully we get some new stuff from these guys. Hopefully they get another catchy chorus in there, maybe some breakdown action in there. I don't know, it's gonna have to wait and see. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe, I appreciate it, and it will help me out. And if you like President as well, be sure to leave a like on this video as well. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some more videos. We're just getting started on these headbangers. Ladies and gentlemen, no time wasting, let's get right into it. This is President's newest release track titled Fearless. Go, boys. That bass line. Spit it, boys. Chugs though. A little bit of more post-hardcore feel to it. A little pop-punky action. They're very different from Sleep Token, so I don't know. That's going amazing with the vocals, though. Very like hardcore punk.
Because I love to wait my time. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. How the hell do I pretend? Just tell me it'll make sense in the end. I can't lie to myself. It fucks with my health. I just wanna be fearless. You're chasing me.
Ooh, okay, a little bit of bridge action. Where are we going? Ooh, there's screams. Oh, let's get it.
Guess I'll have to wait my turn. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't
going back into the chorus here.
And hope it makes me feel less. How the hell do I pretend? Just tell me it'll make sense.
So a bit on the higher register.
Lie to myself and fuck with my health. I just wanna be fearless, fearless, fearless.
Oh, there's that bass in. Oh, it's in the face reveal. Wait a minute, who's this? Who's that? I don't know if I know that guy yet, to be honest with you. I don't think I've seen his face before, but wait a minute. But either way, solid track nonetheless. Like I said, very different from the first one, I would feel like. The first one is a little more on my sort of speed. It's a little more on like the modern, metalcore side of things. This one felt like it was like a lot more hardcore punky. It felt like it was a lot more pop punk, inspired with the way the guitars were and the rhythm and the verses, stuff like that. This one felt a little bit different. It still had like the clean choruses. It still had the clean verses, stuff like that. But it felt like a little bit kind of different type of genre, if that makes sense. But I felt like this one had a little bit more like a Beartooth influence, maybe. It felt like it had a little bit maybe Architects as well, when they were doing like the kind of chanty kind of thing, like the choir kind of thing, when they did that on some of their songs and on the most recent album, on Architects. But like I said, this one felt like a very different time of switch. Like that, don't get me wrong, it's still a good banger solid track. I like when they added the double bass there at the end. No breakdown now. No breakdown, sadly say. They did kind of like a bridge kind of thing into the chorus yet again, which is okay in my opinion, but I thought they were going to go like a little bit more on the hardcore kind of thing, just because the first one was a little bit more heavy. But either way, they kind of teased a little double bass section at the end. They kind of teased a little, like a little mini breakdown there at the end of the song. But like I said, very interesting track, very interesting band, I would say. But who's that at the end though? Who was that guy? A lot of you people might have seen him before. Like I said, I don't really know too much around on the European side of things. I don't know if he's from another band that I maybe not have heard of, but I don't think I've seen his face before. I don't know if he's in another band. I don't know if he's in a different genre. But be sure to let me know who that guy is. A lot of you people are saying that he's not the real vocalist. He's just like a, maybe a stand-in, and they don't want to show who the real vocalist is yet. So, but I don't know. A lot of you people are saying that it's not him. So maybe you guys do know who he is, and that's not what he sounds like if he is a singer. But I don't know. Like I said, either way, it's a cool, interesting thing to find out, who all the band members are. It's a little bit cool, little twisted little puzzle trying to figure out who's who. But imagery side of things kind of reminds me of like all those, old school heist movies, a little bit of, like anonymous type vibe, maybe a little bit of like The Purge as well with the masks, so hiding in secrecy kind of thing. It's very interesting. It's very new. I feel like no one has ever done that kind of theme before, especially when a band sort of thing. But it's very different, it is a very different thing. So I'm eager to see what new tracks these guys have to bring. Like I said, they're coming to be one of my favorite ones to go back and check out, just because they're so new, they're so, relevant. They just came out of nowhere, and they just have that unique style to them, that unique sound. You get kind of a mix between hardcore, mix between pop in a way. So let's just say I like them a little bit better than Sleep Token, but that's just my opinion. But either way, I don't think it's them. I think it's just a completely whole different band, a group of members that are coming out of nowhere. They got their label signed. Well, maybe it's just a mix of famous other band members that came out from different bands, and this is like their sort of little secret side project that they're just now bringing out. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we're going to be banging our channel. You don't want to miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.